Hello guys, you are watching DCI Digital. I am RK sir with you, and today we will going to learn the next point in the chapter heredity and evolution. If you are new on our channel, so please subscribe our channel and get a notification on your screen. So guys, our next point is evolution. So in the last lecture also we saw what is the definition of the evolution. The definition is that you can see on your screen also the gradual change in the living organism over a long time. This is called a evolution. In general, you can say like this. But there are the number of definitions of evolution in as per the theories. Different theories are there, and we can define evolution in the different type as per their theories. Okay, understand? So guys, if you want to understand the evolution in your book, you have a question that you have to search on the Google about the Big Bang theory. So in short, we will see what is the Big Bang. So see here, Big Bang is nothing but, do you know our universe? Universe means Vishwa. Okay, our universe came into existence. Okay, our universe came into existence with a single titanic explosion. What is mean by this Titanic? Titanic means बहुत बड़ा, इतना बड़ा कि that you can't think about this. Okay, this is a single Titanic explosion. मतलब क्या हुआ था? Big Bang theory is nothing but it is a explosion. Explosion होता किसका explosion? This is a एक fireball. Fireball, do you know fireball? एक आग का गोला था जिसका जो expand होते गया और एक दिन उसका क्या हुआ? Explosion हुआ. Single, only single explosion, not a number of explosions takes place at that time, but single explosion. And due to this explosion, our solar system is formed. That's why it is called a Big Bang theory. So what happened after the explosion of this fireball? There are number of small fireballs are formed, and or after the long time, what happens? These fireballs getting cooled. कूल हो गए और सब दिस स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स आई मीन द स्मॉल बॉल्स गेटिंग कूल, मतलब ये सब क्या इनका टेम्परेचर कम होता गया और ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी की वजह से इनको सब जो भी प्लैनेट है इन सब को एक शेप आ गया. ओके, फिर ये सोलर सिस्टम मतलब सन के राउंड में घूमने लगे और इसी तरह नियर बाय आई थिंक 4.6 billion year ago our solar system is in existence. Okay, I mean came to in existence our solar system is in the galaxy, that galaxy named as Milky Galaxy. Okay, understand? You have, I mean, there is a question on the galaxy that in which galaxy we live. Okay, that answer is the Milky Galaxy, and that in that galaxy now we are living. All these theory, all these explanation is about the Big Bang theory. After that, there is a point in your textbook that is the origin of life. So now Earth is formed, and on this Earth, how the life is originated, that we have to see in this period. So origin of life. This point is very simple point that you can remember on this. I mean, to remember this chart, then you can remember this topic. Okay, understand? See here. So what happened? First of all, on the Earth, the first simple element that the first life occurs in the ocean. Okay, so what happens? First life is occurs in the ocean. After that, what happened? From this simple element, from this simple life, there are organic and inorganic simple elements are formed. What happens? Then organic and inorganic simple elements are formed. After that, complex compounds are formed, and from these complex compounds, first primitive cell is formed. I mean, okay, first primitive cell get generated. And what happens? After some time, due to the cost of the surrounding chemicals, these primitive cells get increased and having differentiation between them. Okay, there are number of differentiation. You can say that diversity. Okay, this is because of the surrounding chemicals. So by this chart, you can understand what is the origin of life. Okay, in this way, there is the origin of life that you can see. First of all, what happened? There is a first life in the ocean. After that, from these organic simple elements are formed. After that, Organic inorganic compounds, complex compounds are formed. After that, first primitive cell formed, and after that, what happens? These first primitive cells get increased due to the cost of surrounding chemical. जो भी सराउंडिंग में केमिकल्स थे उसकी वजह से उस खुद को क्या किया उन्होंने इंक्रीज किया, कॉपी किया, और उसके बाद क्या हुआ, they have differentials between them, that means they have diversity, बहुत बड़ी विविधता उनमें दिखाई दी, और उसके बाद हम उसको इसको रिमेम्बर कर सकते हैं कि इस तरह लाइफ का ओरिजिन हुआ, मतलब लाइफ की शुरुआत ऐसे हुई थी. व्हाट हैपन? So there is a diversity, is a very huge diversity, okay, that you can't classify or you can't remember about all these elements and cells. So what happens? According to the theory of natural selection, from these cells, some shows good growth, some may have shows good growth. मतलब कुछ सेल्स की अच्छी तरह से उसकी क्या हुई, ग्रोथ हुई, वो बढ़ गए, और दो आगे मतलब उनका इवोल्यूशन हुआ. बट उनमें कुछ क्या हुए, सम में हैव पेरिश्ड, मतलब कुछ खत्म हो गए, बिकॉज इट इज द व्हाट थ्योरी ऑफ नेचुरल सिलेक्शन. और नेचुरल सिलेक्शन थ्योरी में यही कहा जाए कि जो एनवायरनमेंट में एडजस्ट होगा वही बढ़ेगा, ओके, और जो एनवायरनमेंट में एडजस्ट नहीं हो सकता वो पेरिश हो जाएगा, मतलब वो खत्म हो जाएगा. यही नेचुरल सिलेक्शन का, यही नेचुरल थ्योरी ऑफ नेचुरल सिलेक्शन है. सो गाइज, नाउ टुडे यू कैन सी इज अ करोड़ करोड़ ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी, ओके, मतलब आप सोच नहीं सकते इतनी बड़ी डाइवर्सिटी है. सो इस डाइवर्सिटी में अगर आप देखा जाए तो एक यूनिसेलुलर से मल्टी सेलुलर तक आप देख सकते हैं इनके बीच में कितनी बड़ी डाइवर्सिटी है. अगर एनिमल के बारे में सोचा जाए तो आप देख सकते हो कि यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स अमीबा एंड पैरामीशियम, ओके, और मल्टी सेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म ह्यूमन एंड जेंटविल. इन दोनों में, ओके, इन दोनों में अगर आप देखें तो बहुत सारे एनिमल्स है. अगर इनको आप ऑब्जर्व करेंगे तो आपको समझ में आएगी कितनी बड़ी डाइवर्सिटी है. इसी तरह हम प्लांट्स के बारे में भी सोच सकते हैं. और प्लांट्स डाइवर्सिटी के बारे में सोचे तो देखिए आप देख सकते हो कि यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स मतलब प्लांट जिसका नाम है क्लोरेला, और मल्टीसेलुलर प्लांट जिसको आप देख सकते हैं कि बिग बनियान ट्री, जो बनियान ट्री होता है वो सबसे बिग होता है और ये मल्टी सेलुलर है. तो इस तरह इसके इन दोनों के बीच में देखें तो बहुत सारे प्लांट्स हैं, ओके, बहुत सारे प्लांट्स जिसमें आपको डाइवर्सिटी दिखाई देगी. इसी तरह बहुत बड़ी डाइवर्सिटी यहाँ अर्थ पे है. और इस डाइवर्सिटी को देखते हुए सबको, आप, मैं हूँ, आप हो, और कोई भी हो, सबको ऐसा लगता है कि एग्जैक्टली लाइफ का ओरिजिन कैसा हुआ होगा और इवोल्यूशन क्या कैसे हुआ होगा. तो इसके लिए सबकी क्यूरियोसिटी बहुत है. और इसी क्यूरियोसिटी के साथ हम अब देखने जा रहे हैं कि इसके ऊपर, इवोल्यूशन के ऊपर कुछ थ्योरीज हो गए. इसकी एक थ्योरी है जो हम इसके बाद देखने वाले हैं. सो गाइज, with this curiosity we will going to see the next point. The name of next point is that the theory of evolution. So if you when we think about the theory of evolution, then we can see in this theory we have in your notebook that is the first life occurs in the ocean. The name of that first life is the protoplasm. You can see here, protoplasm is the first life which is occurs in the ocean. After that, what happened? From these protoplasm there is a formation of unicellular organisms. Okay, what happens from this protoplasm there is a formation of unicellular organism. And after that, from these unicellular complex organisms are formed. Then after 3 crores year later, different type of organisms get exist on the earth, and these organisms developed in the multi-dimensional. Okay, now what is mean by multi-dimension? That means some organisms increased or developed in their size, some organisms developed with their mind, some organisms developed with their length. In this way, these organisms what developed themselves in the multi-dimensional. Okay, and these all theories called as theory of evolution. You can remember with this chart, that is the first organism in the protoplasm. After that, second, from these unicellular organisms formed. After that, complex compounds are formed, and then after 3 crore years, what happens? Different type of organisms are formed, and these organisms developed in the multi-dimensional, and these all theories called as the theory of evolution. So guys, according to this theory of evolution, we can define evolution like this. So here you can see on your screen also the progressive development of plants and animals from their ancestor. Okay, the progressive development of plants and animals from their ancestor having the different structural and the functional different structural and the functional organization is called as the evolution. I repeat again, the progressive development of the plants and the animals from ancestor, okay, from ancestor having different structural and the functional organization is called as the evolution. In this way, our evolution, I mean the theory of evolution is what getting close. So, in this way, our theory of evolution is end. Okay, and now I am going to stop our lecture, and the next point we will see in the next period. So, thank you.